everybody. Welcome. Thanks for watching today. So let me tell you about ways that I keep my family healthy, I keep my family happy, and I solve problems. That's what these products are all about. So first of all, I just want to show you a diffuser. I don't know how many of you are familiar with diffusers, and if you are, you might think, oh, this is just to put a pretty smell in the air. But this is not about synthetic fragrances. In fact, a lot of people buy synthetic candles, they buy plug-ins, they buy room sprays, and that stuff is so toxic, especially now at a time where we want to support our respiratory system and we want to have strong, healthy lungs. We don't want to breathe in poison. And that's what you're breathing in. Just for your information, you need to know that the government doesn't regulate a lot of stuff, and they 100% legally allow companies to put synthetic fragrance or natural flavors or natural fragrance, but not disclose what it is. And those fragrances can be absolutely cancer-causing chemicals, and they do not have to say it because, like, hundreds of thousands of chemicals were ushered in as safe without being tested. So when you diffuse essential oils, like for example, here is an example, these are just pure plant products if you get them from Young Living. And what they do is you put some water in the diffuser, and the particles, there's a little thing in there that vibrates, and tiny, tiny microscopic particles of the essential oil and a water mist go in the air. So that cleans, that freshens, and that purifies your air besides smelling good. So let's just talk about physically what it does to the air. And while I'm here, I'll just hold up another diffuser. It just happened recently that two of my friends tagged me on Facebook because people were asking about diffusers. And so I think this is just a great time to explain them, and also explain that these from Young Living are nothing like you're going to buy inexpensively from a multi-big online retailer, because these are made from safe plastic. And one thing that you also need to know is that essential oils can dissolve certain plastics. So if these diffusers are not made right, when that mist goes out with all that healthy stuff, you don't want microscopic particles of toxic plastic to go in the air. So I would warn everybody not to buy inexpensive diffusers or any diffuser not known from a well-known company. But anyway, so let's go back. You put some water and essential oil in your diffuser. A beautiful mist comes out. It's cool. It humidifies the air. But all those droplets of water and tiny oil particles are going to catch on odors, they're going to catch on dust particles, and they're going to bring them to the ground. It's not like you actually see things falling to the ground, but it is going to freshen and clean your air. Now, you can use certain fragrances. Again, this is not perfume, but you can use, for example, citrus. Always lifts your spirit. On a rainy morning or a morning where I can't get started, I often diffuse citrus. This is citrus fresh, but there's lemon, there's orange, there's tangerine. Grapefruit is amazing. And then there's also oils like peppermint and spearmint and wintergreen that are very enlivening. There are oils that you can diffuse before you go to sleep. So for example, if you need something calming, rutavala is a great oil to diffuse next to your bedside. I also love to diffuse, let me see if I have Northern Lights Black Spruce, because this makes me feel like I'm in a forest. This comes from the trees that actually are grown under the northern light. So these oils have great energy. They're pure plant product. If it's a citrus, it's just coming from the peel of the citrus fruit. It might be cinnamon bark, and it's coming from the bark of the cinnamon tree. It could be vetiver, which is a grass. It could be a flower. It could be a seed. It could be a leaf. It's just all plant parts that are purely distilled, and there's no synthetic fragrance in it. So I highly recommend diffusing. It can be very comforting. It could be very soothing. It freshens your air. I do this in addition to always opening up my windows, and I think it's absolutely great. So I wanted to tell you about that. Now I want to tell you a little bit about some essential oils. And if anybody has questions, please, I don't have my phone on, but I have somebody watching for me, so he will tell me if there's any questions. So if anybody is stressed out, I want to tell you about Stress Away Essential Oil. This is like taking a tropical vacation. It has alcatea in it, which is like vanilla, and it has lime, and it smells very tropical. You can wear this as a perfume. You can diffuse this. You could rub it on the back of your neck. You could rub it along your ears. You can roll it or put it on your wrist as a perfume, again, with nothing synthetic. Peace and Calming is another really nice oil that soothes your brain, because when you breathe these in, whether you're breathing it in from the diffuser or you're putting it right under your nose, or even if you're dropping a few drops in the palm of your hand and then rubbing it together, and make a little tent and breathing it in. Any way you breathe it in like that, it's going to the amygdala of your brain, and it is affecting your emotions. So essential oils can help you be alert, and they could also help you calm down and soothe yourself. So that's really great. And I'll give you a couple more examples of that. I also wanted to, show you a couple more. One of my favorite oils is frankincense. Frankincense comes from the boswellia tree, and the tree has to be 30 or 40 years old before they can get a resin out of it, and they distill the resin. You know this from church, because you know in church they burn incense. That's frankincense. This is a great oil to soothe you, to be calm, to diffuse or wear when you're praying or meditating or doing yoga. It's great for your face. I put it on my face every day. There is a vitality that you can take this internally. It's beautiful. And I use it, again, in times of stress and anxiety. I use it in combination with Valor. And many of you have seen my other videos. I won't do this long. I'll just basically show you that if you alternately breathe in, hold one nostril, and alternately breathe in Valor and frankincense, and then switch, that will calm you so well. In fact, those of you who know my son James, who has autism, he does this all the time, and it just takes him out of whatever anxiety or agitation he has. Valor is also blended to affect your emotions, and it gives you courage, confidence, self-esteem, and it smells just amazing to wear as a perfume. It resonates at the same frequency as bone. There's videos on YouTube how it positively affects red blood cells. It's really, really just amazing. So another oil that I really like is Digest. And again, these are all natural smells. They're not synthetic. This smells like fennel, but it's really good for digestion along with peppermint. And in my family, you see, this makes me feel like a good mom, because my oils make me feel in control. And when my kids don't feel well, this is an oil for digestive things. And I could say, rub some Digest on your stomach, or put a drop of Digest under your tongue, or let's mix some Digest and peppermint and roll it over your belly. And it soothes and helps my kids. And having these oils in the house, especially now when I can't run out to stores so easily, I have what I need in my box of oils for almost anything, including cleaning. And I'm going to go back to the oils in a minute, but speaking about cleaning, if you don't have Thieves in your house, you don't know what you're missing. There is an essential oil called Thieves. I'll show it to you. Thieves oil is not the Thieves Cleaner. So let me just tell you a little bit about this. This is a blend of rosemary, clove, cinnamon bark, lemon, and eucalyptus. And it's called Thieves because there's a legend that a bunch of criminals or thieves were robbing the dead and dying during the Black Plague, and they weren't getting sick. And it turned out their secret was that they were spice traders, and they were using similar, like cinnamon and rosemary and clove and stuff like that. Or either rubbed, it's just a legend, rubbed all on them or breathed through a mask, but they didn't get sick. So that's the legend. This is what we use to keep ourselves healthy. This and lemon oil are an ingredient in the Thieves Cleaner. And the Thieves Cleaner is made from all plant and mineral material. So this is safe to use. People clean children's toys with it. They clean their pet areas with it. It's not going to be harmful. It smells so nice to breathe in. Unlike a lot of store-bought chemical-laden products, you breathe them in and you feel it in your throat, you feel it goes in your lungs, or you cough or you taste it. It's just, this is aromatherapy when you clean, and this cleans everything. And I can go on the virtues of this. It is less expensive to use than the typical stuff you buy in the store. When you make a bottle like this, it could cost, depending how much of this concentrate you put in here with water, $1, $1.50. You can load this up and it would cost you maybe $2, or something comparable in the store is going to cost $3, $4, $5. So basically what this is a concentrate. You put 1 capful in 16 ounces of water. It cleans everything. If you want to do 2 capfuls or 3 capfuls, you can do whatever you want. It cuts grease. I clean the bathroom with it. I clean the kitchen with it. I clean the walls and the floors, doorknobs, wall switches, my blinds, handrails, inside my car. People have said that they've washed the outside of their car with this. I haven't tried that yet. Outdoor furniture, I clean the railing on my porch. The other thing is, this keeps a lot of clutter out of your house, because you really just need one cleaner. Oh, mirrors, everything. So that's a little aside. If you really care about your health, please start being aware. You don't need to bring those chemicals. I was just talking to my friend who happens to be my producer right here, Anthony. Shout out to Anthony. And I was telling him that, like, I don't want to say the brand, but typical wipes that are supposed to clean everything say right on the back, hazards to human and domestic animals, and people use it. They don't know it's hazardous. It touches their skin. They breathe it in. They don't know they have to wash it off their hands or wear gloves. So go safe, go less expensive, go beautiful smelling, and go have this just comes to your house. You just have to order it in Young Living. I would help you, and that's that. Okay, so let's do some more oils. One of the oils that I've been using a lot lately is called Raven. Raven is a blend that supports your respiration. So when I was little, again, I don't want to say the brand, but my mom bought that stuff made with petroleum jelly because you don't know. Everybody does the best they know at the time, but that stuff, that typical stuff in the dark blue jar that you put on your chest, that's made from petroleum products. And yes, it's petroleum. I don't know if it's the sludge. It's distilled. It's cleaned up. But if I have a choice of putting that on my chest that's going to get absorbed in my body, or using a natural oil like Raven, I would use Raven. It smells beautiful. I've been using this so much lately to be a support for my respiration, to smell beautiful. It smells beautiful. It could be used as a perfume, so you smell beautiful too. You can put a couple of drops of this in a bowl of hot water and breathe it in. You could put it in a diffuser. It's just wonderful, and it just smells so, so good. There's another oil called Panaway. It used to be called Painaway, but they won't let them call it that anymore because that's making a claim. My son, who's an athlete, uses this on his muscles a lot. My mom, who is 85, puts a roller top on this, and she rolls it on her back and her hip to help soothe. So let me see. We have a few more. Lavender. Lavender, when you don't know what oil to use lavender or frankincense, because these are mild oils that you can use anything for. Lavender is great on your skin. It smells nice. It's soothing. It helps calm you down, and anything that's bothering you on your skin, I would use that. Lemon smells beautiful to clean with. It's fresh. It's just wonderful. It also takes off sticky labels. I showed you Citrus Fresh. So I think I showed you some of the basic oils. And, oh, there's one other thing I can show you. The Thieves, let me just show you now because these are really popular. This is Thieves hand sanitizer, and this is Thieves spray. The Thieves hand sanitizer also comes in a larger pump bottle. These are a little hard to get now because everybody's Young Living is just inundated right now because everybody is getting more of a healthy mindset. People are waking up and they're realizing, like, I'm not going to buy garbage in the store that is going to harm my family, that has warning labels on it. So let me give you an example. A typical hand sanitizer in the store has alcohol in it, and the alcohol is denatured with chemicals that are harmful. The alcohol in this meets the CDC guidelines for hand sanitizers. It does have alcohol, but it's denatured with peppermint essential oil, not toxic chemicals. And it has aloe in it, which keeps your hands It keeps your hands nice. So I happen to love this. They usually, sometimes, I actually think this might be available right now, but these Thieves products that are hard to get, they often release on Wednesdays around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I want to tell you about that. The Thieves spray, even before when this virus, I was carrying this in my purse all the time to spray public bathrooms, shopping cart handles, anything. Now, especially, I'm really not going out, but I'm spraying my masks with this to freshen, and it's just great to have. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. The oils that I showed you today all come in this kit. There's 12 oils, and it comes with this diffuser. The other diffuser that I really love is this one. And if you want to learn more about oils, I have a website. It's homehealthandspirit.com. I'd love for you to check it out. I have a lot of blogs. I am so overdue to write another one, but I will get to that. You are obviously on this page. If you do end up buying anything from Young Living with me, you're going to be get into 2 more exclusive Facebook pages, groups, and I can only put people in those groups that belong to Young Living. But they have wonderful search features, wonderful support. I am very supportive. I'm an educator, and I love to teach people about these oils. So if this sparks any interest in you, if this resonates with you, reach out to me. Put something in the comments. Message me. If you know me, call me. Anything you want to know, any problem you want to solve, any product you can't go out and get now, maybe there's something that we can use oil-wise to help you, just let me know. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Be healthy and be aware. Read labels and know what you're bringing into your home. Thank you so much. Bye.